Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name's Kaly. I'm an academic advisor at a university and also a cash budgeter. Today we're going to do a second round of the bookstore or bookshop savings game from Prop Budgets. Wouldn't you know that last time I remember after I packed up the game thinking, make sure you remember where you put your little playboard. And I don't remember. So I'm just going to play without it and it'll be fine. Honestly, it's been a little while since I played the first go round, so I've restocked all of the book cards, and we're just going to kind of wing it. It is what it is. So let's start with our 6 books. Sorry, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. Okay, so here's our 6 books. Let's see who's visiting first. Lovely. If you remember, Maddie gave us a little bit of a hard time last time. So $10 immediately going in because I cannot fulfill this order. That is what I put on my little pricing card. So let's go over here. And so right now we already have 15. So I'm going to take out 10 and put in a 20. And I'm going to set her to the side there so that maybe we can fulfill her order before we finish up the game today. Okay, next we have Ella. And we are going to do 2 romance novels. And let's also do, she asked for a recommendation. Let's go ahead and do The Midnight Call. So this will be $5 going in for Ella. Here's our $5. Oh, I done got them out of order, which is no good because they need to be alphabetical. If you remember, I made a slight change to the way the game is set up by, instead of having these little dividers by genre, I did them by visitor, by customer. So we're going to fix that. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to find Ella's wish list. And let's see. We're getting Love on a Layover and A Proposal in Practice, which is great because she hasn't had those yet. And they're on her wish list. So we said Love on a Layover and A Proposal in Practice. Great. Okay. And I'm going to do a separate stack for the customers that do get their orders fulfilled. Okay, next up we have Noah, who is a horror fan, can't relate. And he wants 1 horror book and a suggested book. We're going to do 2 horror books. I am going to cheat just a little bit and look at his wish list so I can see what he had last time. None of these, so that's fine. So let's do The Quiet Room and The Last Visitor. This is going to be $4. In for Noah. Whoa. $4. And let's mark off for him on his wish list The Last Visitor and The Quiet Room. Great. And I apologize about that little glare, but it'll just have to be okay. All right. Stacy would like a romance novel and our recommendation. So let's go ahead and do the 2 romance books, Love Online and The Blind Date. This will be $4. Going in for Stacy. And let's mark off The Blind Date and Love Online. We did not make a lot of progress on Stacy last time, so Okay, Aaron would like 3 horror novels. We have 2. So the question is, let's do this. Let's do these 2 books and $4. And I sincerely apologize. I hear the neighbor's dog barking in the background, so there's a pretty good chance you probably can also hear it. So sorry about that. Okay. If I cannot finish this by the end of the game, then I will instead put in $10. Okay. We've got 1 for Maddie Girl over here. So let's go ahead and put $3. You know, that's the thing is when you're saving and you're playing savings games, you can do it however you want because it's your money and your game. All right. Who's next? Quinn wants 2 mystery novels. So let's do The Silent Witness and The Last Alibi. This is going to be $2 going in for Quinn. And let's mark off The Silent Witness and The Last Alibi. Okay. Oh, I forgot to pull the other books. All right, so good news. Let's go ahead and fulfill Maddie's second book for another $3. So let's do instead $6 here. And let's mark off her wish list. The Moonlight Treaty and the Ash Crown. Okay. $6 going in to Maddie. I'll have to reorganize that because I'm just kind of sticking it all in there and not really paying attention to the order. Okay. Who's next? So we can fulfill this order, so we will. Let's do these 2, and then, you know, let's, maybe Caleb has someone in his life who really likes romance, who he'll share his books with. So let's find Caleb's card over here. Caleb is going to be getting $1, $2, $3, $4. Let me see if I can just take out a 1 and put in a 5. Yeah. Take out a 1, put in a 5, and let's mark off the Missing Trail. Oh, he already bought that one. That stinks. Maybe he lost it. I don't know. And we'll go ahead and do Night Shift. That's okay. That's kind of part of the game, right? Okay. So these 3 are gone. And looky there. This is Aaron's other book. So this one here. We need another $2. This should be $6 total. So let's do, right, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, okay. So our last 5, which is fine, going in for Aaron. And let's mark off on his wish list. He already had Bloodline Cottage, but he did not have The Static Man or Follow Me. Okay. And then last, we have Steve, who is a fantasy fan. So we're going to do 2 fantasy novels for Steve. That's going to be $6. And then we'll do a romance novel. So that'll be $8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go ahead on Steve's wish list and see Perfect. We can mark off Iron Oath and Frostgate. And what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to put these 3 on the top because I'm going to keep them there. And I just need to do some check-in with my money real quick because I need to condense some stuff to get these 20s. So let's look at how we're doing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 20 for 20. So Steve has $21 in his account right now, if you will. Let's see. What about our girl Stacy? Looks like a bunch of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's do 5. I think I did that wrong. Okay, hopefully that's right. So 9. Quinn has 4. Whew, Quinn. Noah, we have all 1s. Supposedly 9, if I counted right. Maddie, which I think is hilarious. Maddie is like one of the highest ones, and that's my niece's name who passed away in November. So Maddie coming through and saving me some money. 31. And let's see, we've got 11 here for Ella, and then Caleb. We don't quite have enough to do a 20. We have 17 in there. And same thing here. Oh, we do actually, 10, 15, 20. Okay, perfect. All right, so I want to keep like $20 for other savings challenges. So I'm just going to take that out and we'll roll with what we have right now. So let's do this. Let's do these 3 back out again. And then 3 more. Let's shuffle these up. All right. Maddie. And we can fulfill books from her wish list. So we're going to give her Ghost Kingdoms, which she already has, and Ravens and Roses. No! Okay. I don't want to do that. But you know what? We're going to. That's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? So $6 here. 5, 6. We can't make any progress on her wish list, unfortunately. But that is okay. So let's find her envelope, and I will put in this. Oh, Lord have mercy. I will put in this $6 from her 2 books. Bummer. And of course, I just got 2 more that Maddie has not gotten before. Okay, it's just the way it goes. It's the way it goes. All right, Stacy is our romance girly. So let's... Lord, what did I do with hers? Oh. Let's do 2 romance books for her. Let's do the Valentine Dare, and let's do the Wedding Weekend, since she has not had those yet. It's going to be $4 for Stacy, and let's mark off the Wedding Weekend and the Valentine Dare. We're making pretty good progress on her wish list. Okay. Okay, let's hope we get a horror person. Nope, mystery. You know what? Let's just put $10 in for Quinn. And let's also just see if we get some books for her in addition to, like, we'll leave her over here, but I did go ahead and pay the $10 penalty for not being able to fulfill her order. Jeez Louise, oh my gosh. Okay. So I guess for Caleb, I'll do that too. Okay, please. Yes, okay. Aaron, we're going to do 2, 4, 6. And let's see. I think he's had at least one of these, if not 2 already. Okay, the hallway he has not had, so we'll mark that one. The Lost Lantern he's also not had, but he has had, they were here, so that is okay. And we are going to put 6 in his envelope. All right, 3 more books. Oh, we did his. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna cop out a little bit because it's my game. So I'm gonna give Quinn one of these, and she gets $1 with that. And then I'm gonna give Ella this book and $2. And let's see what else we can pull. Okay, we can go ahead and do Quinn's other list or Quinn's other book. What about A Liar's Best Friend? So let's go ahead and do $2 for Quinn for actually fulfilling her order. We did already put in the $10 for not being able to, which is fine. I apologize because the dog is barking because he knows my husband's home. So he's excited about that. But anyway, let's do Quinn's Liar's Best Friend and Cold Case Club. That reminds me of Thursday Murder Club on Netflix. It was actually pretty cute. We enjoyed it. Okay, so we got hers here. Let's see if we can finish up Ella's order. And what I'm gonna have to do for this is restock all of my books. So to do that, okay, cool, my phone died. So what I was saying is I restocked the books, shuffled them up, and we're gonna try to finish Ella's order and I guess Caleb's order. I already put $10 in, so let's do this. Let's put these 2 over here, and this would be $2. And then we'll see. I mean, we can fulfill it with another book, but if we get another mystery, that would be great. It's not looking good, but that's okay. We put in the $2 here for Ella's first romance book. Let's do her second romance book. And, which of course she already has on her wish list. She already got it. That's fine. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay, great. Let's do this last one for Caleb. So, one more. That should be 3 going into Caleb. And let's see, what can we mark off on his? The Familiar Lie, The Last Alibi, and motive unknown. So we only have one more for Caleb's wish list, and then we will remove him as a shopper because he will have had everything he wanted. Okay, let's see. Can we get another romance? No, we can't. So how much do we have left? 2. Let's go ahead and put in $2 and put a horror novel in there. Sorry, Ella, but that will complete your order. And put that in your envelope and mark off. You already have the Bookshop Crush, so we'll do Crushes and Catastrophes. And should we try? 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I just peeked? Oh, wait. I forgot to do that. Okay. Okay. Let's leave it there. And I will put this $4 with the 20 that I set aside earlier for other savings challenges. So what I'm going to do is put these back in here, and then we'll redo all the customers next time as well until we get Caleb's wish list filled, and then we'll remove him. I lied. He also has the midnight call still, so he's close to being finished. So let's look at these wish lists, shall we? So Caleb still has the midnight call and the silent witness. Quinn still has the midnight call, night shift, and the missing trail. Noah is still trying to find They Were Here, the static man, the lost lantern, the hallway, follow me, and bloodline cottage. Ooh, he has a while. Ella is still looking for Love Online, the blind date, and the wedding weekend. Stacy is still looking for the Bookshop Crush, Love on a Layover, A Proposal in Practice, and Accidentally Yours. Aaron is looking for The Quiet Room and Room 9. Well, we just gave that one to Ella. Steve is looking for Briarstone, Ghost Kingdoms, Ravens and Roses, and the Ash Crown. And Maddie is looking for Beneath the Glass Sea, Briarstone, Frostgate, and the Velvet Siege. So we're getting along, but we still have more to do to get our customers all taken care of. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. If you liked what you saw here, please feel free to give me a follow. I've been so wildly inconsistent with posting, dealing with my dissertation stuff, and then my loss of my sisters and my niece. And so things have just been kind of crazy, but I'm trying to take back time and do things for me. And I have noticed when I'm not filming, I'm not doing the savings challenges, and I'm just not holding myself accountable. So I'm going to try to do better about that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.